Archives of Prasar Bharati presents the timeless treasure of golden era.
Guru Har Gobind Ji, who had married Miri, temporal authority with Piri or spirituality, thus creating a new family of saint soldiers, was dragged into repeated fights with the enemy. His last battle with the Fauzdar of Lahore was fought at Kartarpur near Jalandhar. The enemy army was no doubt repulsed, but it was a barbaric battle in which a large number of the Guru's heroic men lost their precious lives. Sick at heart, the Guru decided to retire to Kirtpur, a quiet, faraway town nestled among the Shivalik hills. He spent the remaining 9 years of his life in meditation and engaged mainly in social reforms. Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur, after being anointed as the 9th Guru, came to Kiratpur with his mother, Mata Nanaki, and wife, Mata Gujri. He found the atmosphere in the town quite suffocating. He decided to leave the place, but on an invitation from Champa Devi, the Queen of Bilaspur, who offered the Guru some land to establish a township, the Guru gladly accepted the offer. He decided upon the village called Makhowal. The town Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji founded was about 8 kilometers from Kiratpur. It was named Nanaki Chak after his mother. However, it came to be known as Anandpur in due course. Though he founded the town, he was not destined to reside there for long. It was after his martyrdom that Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru, devoted personal attention to the development of Anandpur Sahib. He had a number of citadels raised in the town. They were Anandgarh, Lohgarh, Fatehgarh, Holgarh, Taragarh and Kesgarh. Of these, Kesgarh Sahib, which subsequently came to be known as Takht Sri Kesgarh, is associated with a fascinating chapter in Sikh history. Takht Sri Kesgarh is at the center of the complex of the holy shrine in and around the township known today as Anandpur Sahib. It is here in 1699 AD that Guru Gobind Singh Ji chose his 5 beloved faithfuls and baptized them with Amrit.
खालसा मेरो पच्छर पाता खालसा मेरो सुख ऐलादा खालसा मेरो मित्र सखाई खालसा मात पिता सुखदाई खालसा मेरी सोबासीला खालसा बंद सखा सदडीला.
After that, he stood before them with folded hands and prayed to them to baptize him in return. Thus, the Guru transformed himself into a disciple. It was the first time in history that the Master sat at the feet of his disciples and the foundation of Khalsa was complete. It was a strange coincidence that his 5 beloved ones not only belonged to different castes but also came from the different corners of India. They jointly laid the foundation of a united and glorious India. One, a Khatri from Lahore in the north. Another, a Jat from Delhi in the center. A third is a washerman from Dwarka in the west. The fourth, a barber from Bidar in the south. And a fifth, a water carrier from Puri in the east. Discarding their caste and all provincial and parochial considerations, they jointly laid the foundation of a united and glorious India. In the evening, after the prayer services are over, the relics are displayed for the visiting pilgrims, which include khanda used while preparing Amrit way back in 1699 on Baisakhi. A barcha or spear used to locate water at Lahore, and a nagni, a spear with twisted and pointed blade, with which Bhai Bachittar Singh drove away the drunken elephants. On the southern slopes of Kesgar Sahib, there are rows of rooms meant for the pilgrims. On the west of the Takht is the 80-meter square sarovar or bathing tank in a walled compound adjacent to the Ropar Nangal road. Simran and Seva are integral parts of an Amritdhari Sikh. Amrit Vela, thus one, which is 10% of a man's income, and universality and love for all. Sarbat da Bhala signify the core of Sikhism. Anandgarh, located approximately 800 meters southeast of Takht Sri Kesgar, Gurdwara Anandgarh Sahib was raised in 1970 on the old site. The remains are still intact in parts. On the top of the hillock, there is a fort-like edifice constructed under the supervision of Kartar Singh Kalaswalia in 1930. The main Gurdwara today comprises a big congregation pavilion. The entire building has streaked marble linings. There is an old Bauli for the supply of water. It is 4 meters in diameter and the water level can be reached through a covered passage of 135 marble steps. Lohgarh, situated at a distance of half a kilometer from the Takht Kesgarh Sahib. This Gurdwara takes its name from the fort raised by Guru Gobind Singh Ji to protect the town. It is said that Lohgarh was formidable. During their siege of Anandpur in 1700, the hill Rajas had lost their patience and sent drunken elephants to batter the gates of the fort. At the Guru's bidding, one Bichittar Singh repulsed the elephant, mauling it severely. Gurudwara Holgarh Sahib is also situated at the site of the Holgarh Fort. It is an octagonal building with a dome constructed under the supervision of Sant Seva Singh. Fatehgarh Sahib was a fortress during Guru Gobind Singh Ji's time. It had an old wall in front. The practice of martial arts undertook by Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji was necessary for all the Sikh people. Gurudwara Manji Sahib, associated with the place where Guru Gobind Singh Ji's son used to practice martial arts. Gurudwara Bhaura Sahib. This is the site of a part of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji's residential quarters. It is here that he would retire for meditation. A platform marks the exact spot of the original Bhaura in the present basement. It is a marble-lined platform marking the site where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is said to have received the Kashmiri Pandit who called on him to defend them from the face of tyranny of the ruling king of Delhi. Located in the town Gurudwara Seesganj Sahib, it was here that the sacred head of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, brought by Bhai Jaita all the way from Delhi, was cremated, and then a platform was constructed over the ashes by Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself in November 1675. Opposite the Gurudwara Seesganj, across the paved compound, there is a raised platform behind glass-panelled screen called the Akal Bunga. This is said to be the spot where young Guru Gobind Singh Ji delivered his funeral speech during the cremation. This is the place where Guru Gobind Singh Ji was anointed the 10th Guru before Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji left for Delhi. Guru Ka Lahore, a cluster of 3 Gurudwaras near Basantgarh, a village in Bilaspur district of Himachal Pradesh and 12 kilometers north of Anandpur Sahib in Punjab, is related with Guru Gobind Singh Ji's marriage with Mata Jitto Ji in 1677. Bhai Hari Jas, a resident of Lahore, came to Chak Nanaki and proposed that the bridegroom's marriage party should go to Lahore and the marriage performed at an early and suitable date. The elders in the Holy Family considered that it was still not polite to go to Lahore. The young Guru said, "We shall create a Lahore here. The bride's family may come and reside in it, and the marriage may take place." Consequently, a temporary camp was set up near Basantgarh and named Guru Ka Lahore. Bhai Hari Jas brought his family and relations there, and the marriage took place on the 21st of June 1677. Even after the camp had been wound up, the place continued to be considered a holy site.
करत तपस्या भयो द्वैत एक रूप होवे गयो तात मात मोर अलख आराधा बहुविध जोग साध.
Along with Holi, Guru Gobind Singh Ji introduced a festival of sports called Hola Mahalla. The Guru encouraged horse racing, make-believe fighting with arms, and other such competitive sports for which the youth gathered at Anandpur Sahib from far and near. The community kitchen or langar are arranged for the attending devotees to Anandpur Sahib by the generous and kind-hearted.
कर बंदे तू बंदगी जितर कट मैं था जितर कट मैं साहो मेहरबान साहिब मेहरबान मेहरबान साहिब मेहरबान साहिब मेरा
This fair was held the day following the holy celebrations. It was in 1701 that the first festival was held at the Holgar Fort. It has since been an annual event of the Khalsa fraternity. With the passage of time, it has become the most important festival event of which the Sikh community, lasting for a week, really enjoy. On the final day of the festival, a procession starts from the Gurudwara Kesgar Sahib and terminates at the Holgar Sahib. Nihang Sikhs come from far and near to show their prowess. The Guru imbibed in the Khalsa the social idea of equality and brotherhood. There was to be no distinction of birth, caste, class or color. All were considered equal in social status and enjoyed the same right and the same privileges. He thus communicated 90 years earlier the principle of liberty, equality and fraternity which formed the bedrock of the French Revolution.